Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at semiconductors, that is AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, and Micron. As for Nvidia, I already did a video in the morning, so check that out on my channel. Alright, in this video I'll be focusing on other semiconductors. Also, please don't forget to check out my Junior Trader Dividend Investing channel. Link to this channel is in the description of this video. The last video that I did on this was talking about new highs that my portfolio is in, the new highs in the portfolio growth. I mean, check out the updates if you're interested in following along. This is the public facing dividend investing channel, the portfolio that I have been building here. So link to this channel is in the description of this video. All right. So starting off with AMD as in the price action here, we have been going up thereafter, right? 141 and above was one of the areas where things started to look better again for AMD, and this bounce that started to come at this consolidation of the previous, the zone of consolidation, I mean to say. And so we got the bounce right above that structure that I was pointing you to when price was back there. And then this also coincides with the previous all-time highs that were in 2023 as well, right? So all these things were this time also adding up for this to show us a consolidation. At this point, AMD is also above 20 and 50 days moving average. It is in a good bullish structure over here. Let's go to the hourly interval and let's talk about the levels to watch, right? So at this point, you are watching this level of 151. If we lose it, you can expect some weakness, but that weakness, at least just give it only until 50 hours moving average, because it's just not that 50 hours moving average is sitting down there, but also which will be a little bit higher up. But let's go to the daily interval, and it will be somewhere here, and then we have this support coming from the bottom of 20 and 50 days moving average as well. So that's why I don't think it's worthwhile to short it. I would, in my opinion, it's better to try if the pullback happens. This is the next play. Okay, first one of these plays that I provided you back then, they're already ongoing. This is the time to take partial profits as well. Now it's like a more of a day trade if you still want to push it higher, right? What is the levels to watch? As long as we can hold above this 20-50 days moving average both, and the pullbacks, as long as it shows us signs of on the lower time frame levels holding. And how to find the level holding is you gotta see consolidation, wicks forming, double bottoms forming, and things along those lines, right? And so yeah, there's just more likelihood, even if pullback comes a little, even if we start to lose on hourly interval this level of like 151, there's more likelihood that that will be very near term, just a little bit of a cool off, nothing more than that, and things may still look strong on AMD in my opinion here. All right, so that's pretty much on AMD. And yeah, I think, as I said, even if the weakness come, it has more likelihood to eventually just get bought back up. We are also above previous good consolidation area and the zone, and I think this level eventually would just give it bounces there, so which would be around this 149 zone area. So yeah, that's that. That's AMD, guys. Let's take a look at SMCI. And let's go to that. Oh, well, another thing, as I have added one more mode to my Easy Junior Trader Swing and Day Trading tool, on that active mode, structure on AMD is bullish right up from here. Now, if you want to know, what is the difference between active and passive mode? Well, if you're a member, you already have access to my tools for that, and you have received a video explaining you the concepts between active and passive mode. So that's that. All right. Now, let's go to SMCI. So what is SMCI telling us here? Well, structure on this lately has been going up, and that level to watch was 419 and 76 cents that I provided you. I said that the next leg up above this would be closer to 477 at least. We are getting very close. We are very close there. And let's see in the active mode structure on this right above that level as I talked to you guys. 419 above is also looking good. So at least in the near term, a little bit upside is going up, right? So what from here, right? So let's go to the hourly interval and let's talk about a couple of things. So we are above 200 hours moving average as well. That's where you can see we found that support as well. A little bit of pullback it tried to do. At this point, as if it continues to hold this trend line as well, guys, it's not a perfect trend line, but you get my point, right? And as if we continue to hold this trend line, I think things may still remain fine on SMCI in my opinion. And yeah, from here, it's all about now. If it can continue to hold, it can continue higher. And also, even if we lose these trend lines or the levels like 450, I think it can consolidate here in this zone with the support of 250 hours moving average. So that's a possibility as well. So yeah, there's still, a little bit upside room in this zone it can do. But now the next move is above 477 because we had this 20 days moving average now coming down. Let's see, if it bombards here and sells off. But this was the next move as well. Right now, the more strength or more upside would be above this level of 478 and 33 cents. All right, if that can do it. Otherwise, no. There's a likelihood that eventually if it push higher, that trend line that I provided you on lower time frame, right? If you see rejection over here and the break of that trend line on the hourly interval, that's when we can expect slowness, and then as I said, we'll see if it consolidates here, and if it does and starts another leg up, then we will see if it finally gets out of that 20 days moving average coming down. Okay, so what I'm trying to explain is that it's getting to a point where it will resist a little bit or do a clear breakout, but it needs to change the full on structure that will be above 20 days moving average. All right, otherwise no. With this, definitely the next level of 478 and 54 cents area. ARM. So ARM shouldn't be a surprise to us, guys. We were already turned bullish on this thing a couple of days ago, right? Like 5 days ago almost here in the active mode, and just been going higher up since then. And this is something you already know from quite some time. I have been saying this is now just an upside play, level by level, definitely. And now, yes, we are above 50 days moving average as well. And it tested the next level of 150 almost. Here we go, right? Precisely penny to our level, then some little bit sell-off started to happen, but this sell-off is just a pullback over there. Structure on this is still bullish. And the levels to watch is 145. As if we stay above it, it's just going to be a pullback. If we lose that as well, there's a likelihood that 140 and 65 cents would be able to still provide it a bounce, but that's the next level you are watching. Until then, structure on intraday or even daily interval may remain bullish, and intraday, yes, this weakness would start to come in, but we won't lose higher highs, like good higher highs, higher lows. We won't lose that. We will still technically have good higher highs, higher lows, in my opinion. All right. So that's that. And yeah, above the level that where we were, so like the level above like 150 is just the next leg up, right? Then the level is 164. So that's that. Broadcom. So Broadcom unstoppable, and again in the active mode, structure on this turned bullish. If you would have a passive mode, you would see a structure change somewhere here as a bullish mode. But anyways, as I said, difference between active and passive mode, I have already explained it to my members. So, and if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video. And so yeah, Broadcom also, guys, it's just been going up, and Even so, this was the area I started talking about, that now we can continue higher, 140 and 36 cents above. And you can see we got a really good move. Take partial profits, right? But I'm not seeing any price structure to the downside. And even if pullback would come, I think any of these levels like 156 and 43 cents can just give it a bounce. Structure will and can remain bullish on the even after the pullbacks if they come in strong. And on the hourly interval, continuation above 168 and 48 cents opens up the door to 172. If we lose 20 hours moving average, right now 163 and 93 cents is still a good support level. This can be taken a look at as if pullback happens. You can still see if this level holds. At least intraday trade would and can be taken. I would also argue that 161 and 43 cents also is a good support zone on this. Even if the sell-off intraday happens, eventually I think there's a lot of room at any of these levels that, again, things may try to go up. So that's Broadcom and Micron. So Micron, guys, has turned around, and with Micron, I was talking about this particular zone. We were having double bottom formation, and every time price would test this low end, it would find support, right? And you can see we got a really good push the next day after again, right? And yeah, Micron has been, this was the zone I provided you. Stop loss can be here when this candle was forming, and you are already in the money. Just have a trailing stop loss, but I think this thing can continue higher now. Yes, Micron can continue higher. Levels to watch from here, as long as we don't lose like $90 now, it's all good. We can continue higher on Micron. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos. And as I said, don't forget to check out my Junior Trader Dividend Investing channel. Link to this channel is in the description of this video, and also my tools. If you need access to those, links are in the description of this video. All right, I'll see you in my next videos. Bye.